Hello YouTube friends and welcome. Today I have for you another Twosun knife. I have reviewed previously one of their karambits, and today we will be talking about the Twosun TS17. So as standard Twosun box, just a inexpensive paper box. A nice feature, they will give you a lanyard so looks like got it paracord, yes, with a little skull bead right there, a little bit of bubble wrap, and the knife itself. Okay, so when I looked through the lineup of the Twosun offerings, I've seen quite a few really interesting knives they are putting out in 2017. So obviously I wanted to check out another one. The previous knife that I experienced, the karambit, was okay. It has a little bit of downside of the aggressive handle scales, but that is more tractions or more protection for you. When I came across this knife, firstly, I thought it will be larger. The overall length is only 19.7 centimeters or 7.76 inches. So obviously, for my big hand, this is a small knife. But when I saw the different modifications that people did done to this knife, different kind of anodization of the scale, I was sold. So I did order one, and currently it is a little bit problematic to get these knives, because you can search for them on Chinese sites, which is always risky, or you can go to eBay. On eBay you have a few sellers, they are offering them. The majority of them are trying to sell them via auction, but some of them also have a buy it now price. And always, if you can, search for those that have good reputation, good feedback, and also they have make an offer option on the listing, because this knife goes around 90 to 75 dollars, give or take, plus or minus shipping. But usually when you are contacting the seller via the make an offer button and give him a reasonable offer, then you have a high probability of success. So always, if you can, use it, don't lowball them. So if they're selling the knife for 75, don't make a ridiculous offer at 20 or 30 bucks, but give them a reasonable offer and they will probably sell it to you. So that is advice how to get these knives. I don't know if Twosun has a site. I could not find one. They are really active on Instagram as of 2017, and they're advertising this knife because they have a in-house maker or designer, and I hope you can see it. 9 Morning Design. So this knife is designed by him, and as you can see, has a really nice 3D milled pocket clip, very reminiscent to to the Shirogorov 95 turtle version of the knife, but obviously smaller. It has a D2, as you can see there, D2 blade, and one downside, which was a really big issue for me, and I cannot tell if this is the same for all the knives or just for my knife, but it was a really pain in the ass to open it, because it has a small flipper and is put in this, I don't know if you can see it, in this direction, which is off center to the pivot. It is really hard to open it. You really have to put your finger in a good position to open it. You can see it's really hard to open it. Also, maybe it does has something with the detent. I don't know. Sometimes you can open it without a problem, but sometimes it's impossible to open it. Depends also on the variations of the pressure you are putting on the frame lock side, but in my opinion this is a really bad example. Really bad example. As you can see, if I have my fingers here, I can open it. If I have my fingers here, I can't. So really bad design. If you are a left-hand user, so no problem, you will enjoy this knife. But sometimes, no. So I don't know what is with this knife. I have thought about that I will send it back to the seller, but after a few months of using it did loosen up a little bit, and I really didn't want to go through all the process of explaining that it does not function and everything. So I kept the knife, did use it just for flipping, nothing major, and then I decided to make the video so that the information is out there. So be careful, and probably they will take care of you if you contact them and say that, look, the knife does not function, it is really problematic to open, my finger hurts. They will probably send you a new one, but because in my opinion this is a design issue. Because if you can see, if I'm not putting any pressure on the frame, how can we do this? It will open with ease. But if you're putting any kind of pressure on the frame lock bar, it is problematic. But that being said, it is really a beautiful design, really nice curved shaped blade, which was probably the major selling point for me. I wanted to have this knife to experience it, and it is a brutal cutter, so excellent slicer. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the dimensions. As I mentioned, the overall length is 19.7 centimeters or 7.76 inches. Blade is D2. The blade length is 85 millimeters or 8.5 centimeters, that is 3.35 inches. Handle is made out of TC4 titanium alloy, which is probably the mostly used titanium alloy in Chinese knives. The scale is 11 centimeters or 4.33 inches. The thickness is 3.8 millimeters or 0.149 inches, and the overall weight of the knife is 120 grams. The knife rides on steel bearings. It has a steel ball detent and a steel lock insert for the longevity of the lock face. Now you can see that for some reason now it is functioning. So yeah, really depends how you grab the knife and how you position your fingers around it. But this should not be an issue, because if you have a good design that is not needed to know a special type of grip for the knife. So yes, really beautiful design. I would probably say inspired by the Shirogorov knives, the Model 95 flipper, the turtle version. So if you have any questions, leave comments down below. As I mentioned, you can get these knives on eBay. Just search for Twosun. I have various users contacting me and wanted to have a link for the seller, so they change. So just put into your eBay search Twosun knives, and you will see probably around 20 offerings at any given time. Okay, so if you have any questions, leave comments down below, and as always, have a nice day. Bye.